Hello everyone, welcome to Brain Hive Academy, your one-stop for innovative workspace. On today's session, we are going to continue with simultaneous quadratic linear equation part 2. As you watch, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So we look towards our board. We have quadratic simultaneous equation. Then example. Let me call it just a brief example because it's simple. So solve. Okay, so we are going to solve this equation. We're going to solve the equation simultaneously. And the equation is what? X squared plus y squared is equal to 17. And y is equal to x plus 5. So let's solve it. So first of all, you take your solution. Take your solution. You take your solution. We're going to have this as x square plus y square is equals to 17. Call this equation 1. And we also have y is equals to x plus 5. Call this equation 2. Already, this is equation 2. So we're going to substitute. We're going to substitute equation 2 into equation 1. So what do we mean by that? This is y. So you're going to replace y, this y here, as x plus 5. So that's what they mean. So if we do that, we are going to have x square plus y is what? X plus 5 in square. Why do I put square? Because your y has what? Power of 2. That is the square. Plus, okay, it's equals to 17. So what do we do? Let us expand. That is bracket x plus 5 square. So we're going to expand this. So if you do that, we have x square plus expanding this. It means that it's into two places. So expand it. So we have x plus 5 and we also have x plus 5 is equal to 17. So we have x in square plus. So let's expand this. X times x will give you x square. X times 5 will give you plus 5x. 5 times x will give you plus 5x. 5 times 5 will give you plus 25 is equals to what? 17. Is equals to 17. So what do we do? We have x square. We have x square plus x square. That will give us what? 2x square. 5x plus 5x. That will give us what? Plus 10x plus 25 is equals to 17. is equal to 17. So we have moving this 17 to move this 25. Because we want to balance the equation to turn to quadratic equation, because it's almost looking like quadratic equation. So we have 2x square plus 10x. Taking this to meet this with this one, we have plus 25 minus 17 is equal to 0. So therefore, we have 2x square plus 10x plus 25 minus 17. That will give us 8. That will give us 8. We have 8 is equals to 0. So we can divide this equation by 2. Divide all through by 2. Why do I do that? I want to reduce this equation. It is too high. I want to reduce it. So if we do that, we have 2x square divided by 2 plus 10 divided by 2x plus 8 divided by 2 is equal to 0 divided by 2. So 2 can cancel 2, that is 1. So we have x square plus 10 divided by 2 is 5x plus 8 divided by 2 is 4 is equal to 0 divided by 2 is 0. Anything divided by 0 is 0. Take note of that. So after that, we'll now solve this equation. Let's call it equation 3. So you solve equation, then you solve equation 3 quadratically. Okay, and that is equation 3, which is this equation: x square plus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0. So doing that is equal to what? 0. So we are going to use what number? Let's see if we can use factorization. Yes, we can use factorization method. We use a times c. We use x times 4, like x squared times 4 will give you 4x squared. Number that will give us 4 and also give us 5. For 4x square, that is x and 4x. 1 times 4 will give us what? 4. That is this 4. X times x will give us x square. So for you sum these two products, if you sum it to give you 5x, so that is for 5x, what can give us that is x plus 4x. So you are going to replace 5x as x plus 4x. So if you do that into this equation, so therefore we have x square plus x plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So after doing that, what do? You group them. You pick out 2 numbers and group, and also pick out 2 numbers from this side and group. So if you do that, you look for the common factors. What do you mean by common factors? What we have here and also what we have here. So what we have in common there is x. So x becomes the common. So x squared divided by x will give you 1x. So we have x. X squared divided by x will give you 1. That's x divided by x. That is 1. We have plus 1. Plus what common factor is here is 4. So we have 4 as if common. We have 4 here. We also have 4 here. So 4x divided by 4. 4 can cancel 4. What will remain is x. So we have x. Minus times minus. Plus times plus is plus. 4 divided by 4 is 1. It's equal to 0. So this is the factors. So pick out the factors and the cofactors. So these cofactors are the same. So pick out x plus 1 and pick the factors. X plus 4 is equal to 0. According to the law states that a dot b cannot equal to what? 0. It's either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So if you do that, we now have that x plus 1 is equal to 0, or we have x plus 4 is equal to what? 0. Therefore, we collect lightens. We collect lightens. We have x is equal to what? Minus 1, or x is equal to minus 4. So we have x is what? Minus 1 or minus 4. Then remember that what we are looking for is x and y. We are looking for what? Don't forget that we are looking for x and y. Since we are looking for x and y, therefore we've gotten our what? Our x. So what we need is to get our y. So you come back from the equation, you should know that y is equal to what? X plus 5. Not so. So you substitute this equation, you have these values you have here into this equation 2. So if you do that, substitute substitute x as what? Substitute x into equation 2. Substitute this value of x into equation 2. So we have when x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to what? That is x plus 5. So we do that. That implies that your y will be equal to minus 1 plus 5. So y is equal to what? 4. That minus 1 plus 5 is what? Is 4. So, and also, when x is equal to what? Minus 4, our y is x plus 5. So we have implied that our y is what? X is minus 4 plus 5. That is what? 1. That is for the first one. Also, the second one, that's second, okay, x is minus 4 and x. So therefore, we call that your y, your x and y. So for x is what? When x is okay, let me just show you how you can arrange the answer. When x is minus 1, we are doing x for 1, comma, y for 1, and x for 2, comma, y for 2. I just want to show you how you can arrange your answer so you don't make mistake. So for x for 1, you pick for x for 1. This is for x for 1, which we have minus 1 for x for 1. So if you have for x for 1, so you have for minus 1. For y for 1, when you use minus 1, what do you have from y? We have as what? 4. So it's 4. You group. Either you use comma or you use and. Still the same thing. So for x for 2, what do you have for x for 2? Minus 4. You have minus 4. Then what do you have for when you use minus 4 from x to get y? What do you have is 1. We have what? 1. So this is your final answer. As you watch, don't forget to watch. But I have I have one theory I want to give to you. So you solve it, give me the answer on my comment section. Thank you. So you solve this for me. Y is equals to x plus 2, and y is equals to x squared plus 4x minus 1. So solve this equation simultaneously. Drop your answer on the comment section. All right. Thank you very much. As you view, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. When you subscribe, you get more of my videos. Thank you.